Christian. Christian's warming up by the little heater.
In my hand, so I'll be warm.
It was a very windy night. Bella woke up a couple of times because of the wind. Getting breakfast ready and then gonna have another day of hiking. So yesterday until about 2 o'clock it was foggy and cloudy, but now you can see this morning it's cloudy, but it's not foggy, so you can see how beautiful it is in the morning.
Good morning, everyone. We've just finished our breakfast and are finally getting out here on the trail. The first trail we're going to do today is going to be the Kiowa Trail. It is 1.5 miles out and then 1.5 miles back in. Let's have fun. So for today's hikes, we've decided to go a lot easier with our difficulty level. We're doing the Kiowa this morning, which is rated at easy. Like I said, it's 1.5 miles one way, 3 miles total. And then later on today, Christian and I are going to do the half of the CCC Trail, the descending part, because Miriya went on that yesterday and she said that it was actually relatively easy compared to what we dealt with at the end of the lighthouse. That was some really crazy hills. So right now Kiowa Trail has a bunch of dips and dives, so the kids are having fun making believe that it is a roller coaster.
Because roller coasters have lots of hills.
Yeah, roller coasters do have lots of hills. Isabella is doing her fun thing. Right, Belle?
Yes, falling over.
Yep, falling over. And if Daddy keeps on walking backwards like this, he's going to fall over. Yep. We're at 0.2 miles. We've got 1.3 left to get to the end of the trail, so we'll check back with you guys later.
Hard to see, but there's a deer enjoying some breakfast over there. Hi, little deer.
Oh, now hi to you.
We finished the one way of the trail and now we are turning around and walking back the other way. What do you think of this trail, Christian? Is it fun? We saw a deer, walked right next to some cool rocks and the river. I think it's the river. Yeah, Bella liked seeing the water. So we're just gonna walk back and enjoy the scenery. We have finished the trail.
Wait to go back home.
Like to the RV or home?
Back to the RV.
Lunch is there, so
yeah.
It seems like a really good idea.
Head back, get some lunch, and then do another hike. Not too much happening in the river down there, but it is winter in Texas. If it was summer in Texas, it'd probably still look the same. We don't get that much rain. Can you pay attention? Pick a side, Christian. Bella. We are coming to the end of the trail. So this one is kind of confusing in that it's not, there's a split and it's not labeled, and we kept walking and then it was not where the end of the trail was. So it isn't, yeah, it's an easy walking trail, but it is kind of difficult to know if you're going in the right spot, because after a certain spot there's no more trail markers. But it was a nice walk. Bella enjoyed seeing the river and running. Christian enjoyed it. What? Okay, come on. It was a nice hike. We saw a sleeping porcupine, which was pretty cool. Never seen one of those not at a zoo. We're going to head up out of the canyon so we can check in about returning the RV tomorrow, and then the boys are going to do the canyon hike.
Just like that, Christian and I have descended the halfway point of the CCC Trail. So descending about 500 feet down from the top of the canyon down into the valley. What do you think, kiddo?
Good.
Was it fun?
Yes.
Yeah, was it scary?
Yes.
Yeah, but you did good.
Yes.
Yeah, and we got about 3/4 of the way down, and I was like, yeah, we're almost done. He was like, what? My legs aren't even tired. So it's definitely a good hike. It's probably going to be very challenging going up, but that's why we chose to do down.
I can probably do up.
Yeah, you and mommy can do up one day, all right?
Aww.
Okay, Howard wanted to check out the trading post. It is only open until 5, and they are on a hike that they will not be back from before 5. There are a lot of shirts and hats and things that say Palo Duro on them. Magnets, and then there's food on the other side. Come here, Bells. Cowboy hats, come here. Belle and I went to the trading post, as you saw. We bought a magnet, because we like to collect magnets from our trips. The boys did the trail, and we met them about halfway back on the sagebrush trail. We didn't get to the bottom to meet them in time. They went pretty fast. I'll let them give their thoughts on the trail, but now it's time to cook some dinner. Tonight we're having quesadillas, so we'll check back with you in a bit. We had our quesadillas and our homeless person baked beans, and now everyone is having a skewer sword fighting tournament. We got most of the stuff packed up that we won't need tonight or in the morning, taken out to the car. We stepped outside, and saw the moon.
Cheese.
So,
Oh.
did you have a good trip?
I did. It was super fun. A little bit cold, but it's winter time.
Oh my gosh.
In
Bella,
Texas,
calm.
in
Yeah.
a canyon, so it makes sense that
Which
it
is
was cold,
why we decided to do the RV.
as opposed to just tent camping, because we're not opposed to tent camping. It's just
Love tent camping.
it would be
Cold.
very cold for the kids.
There are a lot of...
All right.
Alright. It's time to settle down and get ready for bed. We were saying, about the tent camping.
Yep, we are definitely not opposed to it. We like tent camping, but again, because it's cold, it's the middle of the winter. Actually, we went up to verify our returning details with the owners of this RV, and I got a special weather alert from San Angelo saying, hey, it's supposed to be between 3 and 6 inches of
Snow tomorrow.
snow possible. I had an ad hoc alert from the base saying, hey, they're already preemptively shutting down the base. I got plenty of text messages from my office saying don't come to work. So, I mean, we're going from it's cold to, oh man, it's very wintry. So
Now, it did, it got up to about 48 today.
yep.
But that was in the sun, in like the wide open.
Yeah, when you got into the shade and when the wind was blowing, that was when it was the worst.
And it's been windy.
Yeah, it has been windy. Christian and I, when we were doing the CCC Trail, it started getting windy on us, and that's really where we had the issue. So.
And Bella, calm. The park host was coming around, letting people know that it's supposed to go down to 15 degrees tonight. So it's gonna get cold, even inside. So I think there's only a couple of tent campers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
There were quite a few last night and the night before. I felt bad for them, especially last night with how cold it was, or for how windy it was last night. I think there's only one across the way.
Yeah.
I think they're the only tent. But we did get, they had about, 10 new RVs come in this afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna get cold, but we should be okay. We have the heater in the RV, but we're trying to use this little space heater. That way we don't burn so much propane.
It's working. We got layers of clothes, layers of blankets.
And if we need to, obviously we'll turn on the furnace and warm the place up a little bit. So.
Christian, did you have a good trip?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
Going down the CCC Trail.
Yeah. What was your favorite food that we ate?
Quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
Quesadillas tonight. What kind of quesadilla did you have?
It had bologna, peanut butter, one cheese.
That was everything. So that was your favorite food? Bella,
It was delicious.
did you have a good trip? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have fun hiking?
Yeah. And bossing us around.
What was your favorite thing that you ate on this trip?
And bossing us around.
Did you like
mountain pies? Did you like s'mores?
Pie.
You hadn't liked mountain pie?
Oh, I like the mountain pie too.
Yeah.
That's my favorite dessert.
We didn't specify, so.
That's true. Did you have a good trip?
Absolutely did. Did you?
I did. What was your favorite thing?
Probably coming down the CCC Trail. It was a lot of fun, but it also it was challenging, and the views were absolutely gorgeous.
I agree.
What was yours?
My favorite part, I just like being out in nature as a family.
Super fun seeing the animals today.
Oh yeah, we saw a whole bunch of deer and
we saw a porcupine
and a woodpecker. We didn't get a video or anything of the woodpecker,
yeah,
but
we saw it, and it flew away just before we could take the video.
I mean, there's woodpeckers in our backyard, so and there's deer in our front yards. It's not like we don't get to see Texas wildlife, but
and we got a pretty good view on a mountain on the CCC Trail.
Yeah, we did.
The view was good.
Pretty good, but it was on top of it. You had to climb up a good mountain that isn't very stable and is very dangerous. Like maybe a 1-year-old, 1 or 2-year-old. The whole path is dangerous for like at least a 3-year-old.
Oh, okay. I did enjoy getting out and doing the CCC Trail by myself, though.
Yeah. I think it was really good for you to be able to go out and do it, and then come back and report back to us. Yeah, this is going to be, because I mean, it was kind of deceptive. We looked at the moderate one in the Lighthouse Trail, and that one got pretty hairy, especially when we got
steep at the end.
Yeah, it was definitely nothing. The CCC Trail was nothing compared to the end of the Lighthouse Trail.
I think the CCC was just that way. It's marked difficult just because if you do the whole thing, you will be climbing up, 500 feet to get back up to the top.
True.
I think that is one of the hard parts. That if you do both ways, it is 3 miles of, up and down. It's not like super steep in any way, but the path is more narrow, and
it does have a lot of sheer drop-offs. Mind you, they're only, depending on where you are, it's about between 50 and 100 feet, but if you do it wrong, it could be kind of dicey.
Yeah. If you pay attention and you go slow, it's absolutely totally fine. If you're, you lose your footing, you could get hurt. But there's really only one spot where you have to actually like hug a rock to get somewhere.
Yeah. And it wasn't too bad. You just hug the rock and you're fine.
What was your favorite thing we ate?
Favorite thing we ate? I liked the burgers. The burgers were my favorite.
What was your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? Well, it's got to be mountain pies. I love mountain pies. I had peanut butter and
mint M&M.
Yeah, that's right. Mint M&M chocolate bar in mine.
Favorite food I ate? Everything? No. I like the quesadillas tonight too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of build your own quesadillas, and like Christian kind of illustrated, you can have anything you want. We had
anything that we had.
Yeah, anything we had in the fridge. I went kind of traditional with mine, with cheese, a little bit of lunch meat, and some pepperoni.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna sign off because the kids are getting antsy, so we're
ready
gonna
for bed. But tomorrow
and I got tap dance.
Yeah, he's gonna tap dance. He's been getting side eyes from us because he keeps on wanting to, and we keep on trying to get him to not while we're doing this. So let him do that real quick, and then
they some place deep, pretty big. They was like, I don't know, this big.
They were like huge steps, Christian.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed our.
Hold on, Christian.
We hope you enjoyed our wonderful time at Palo Duro.
We highly recommend it.
Definitely. Any time of year, honestly. Fall would be preferable. Fall or spring.
When it's not super cool
it's not
and
super
not
cool.
super hot.
Exactly. So.
Thanks for watching.
Yep.